All right, what is going on, guys? Spiteful is back again, coming at you with a showcase. Excuse me, I'm coming back with the news. I'm doing so many showcases, man. We're gonna go over the attribute Transcendence trials. We're gonna do a should you summon on the Transcendence selection, as well as the Getsuga Tensho summons. Very interesting banners coming up. As you can see here, one attribute once per day only. Attribute scroll Transcendence trial. Get large attribute scrolls and transcend your characters. Now, this is definitely gonna be for those that are either don't have time to grind epic raids or too lazy, don't want to bother with that. Also for those that can't even get into a room because Caleb still doesn't really help too much with the bonuses. Honestly, what I do like what Caleb did though is when it comes to epic raids, let's quickly go into epic raids. I do want to give them a little bit of credit. Okay, so instead of doing times 3 damage for these epic raids, it's times 2 damage. They lowered the HP for the boss, which means that characters that aren't bonus do still deal pretty good damage against the bosses. Sure, they're dealing the same number as they did before, but since the boss has less health, it'll make it'll make it a lot less likely, or at least it should make it a lot less likely that you get like roasted and flamed out of the group for not having a bonus character. Now I'm only flaming and roasting you if you have attack 6% and then stamina 24% on your accessories. Cause that, cause yo, dude, nah, you good. All right, so going into it, only one attribute scroll Transcendence trial can be completed each day. Battle your way through attribute specific quests that use special rules for each attribute. Quest bosses come armed with a super strong attack. I'm assuming it's just one hit kill mechanic like they do in normal raids. Get large attribute scrolls necessary for Transcendence. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky because they do require quite a few things. As you can see here, the Heart Scroll Transcendence Trials, the enemy rules, they do have range attack resistance, so you can only bring melee type units. And then the entry requirements is mind attribute only. That's fine. But they also require a 555 character when it comes to their link slots. Not transcendent slots, link slots. So don't worry about the transcendent slot too much. But getting 750 potions, it isn't really a lot. This is end game content. In my opinion, Transcendence is an end game content. Like you progress into Transcendence. You don't progress into I mean you progress into link slots and then you do Transcendence. So 15 or more link slot levels, I think that that's okay to an extent. I have plenty of 555 units, but my issue with this is they're going to be making you link slot characters that you don't really want to link slot, and uh I think that's very detrimental towards how players, in my opinion, have been playing BBS for so long. Like back in the day, you would be very careful on who you link slot. You'd be very careful now on who you translot. And even to this day, I do not 555 characters all willy nilly. Like if I go into my Rangaku, like that girl is still 000. Like let's sort by rarity. Like I don't link slot potion. I don't link slot like every single character that comes my way, right? Because link slot potions, even though they're a lot more widespread nowadays, I'm very careful and picky on who I link slot. Now the characters that I do link slot are characters like I actually don't even I got him to 10-10-5, but that's because I didn't even have mind potions. That actually has changed. I should have mind potions. Yes, I do have mind potions. Good. Yeah, I've been farming the hell out of it with how to epic raids with Mugetsu. But like characters like Byakuya who are very powerful, like I literally link slot potion regardless if I have the rainbows to do so. Fortunately, I just have a crap ton of red potions just because I never get red characters. RIP. Right. Yeah, so getting a 555 character is not really too difficult. If you're a newer player and you're having trouble with it, I recommend joining the Discord, link in the description, and just asking people to join your run. Like, there's plenty of people that'll take turns with you, so that way everyone can do times 5 runs. Like, you'll literally do maybe like 15 runs total, and you'll have your 555 character there if you're doing co-op. If you're doing in single player, if you can get a character to auto, then you'll have this done within maybe like 50 to 75 tickets. Mine attribute only, 15 or more link slot levels required. It's a 555 character, range attack resistance, so you have to use a melee. Enemy attributes are Arankar and Soul Reaper. And as you can see here, the stage rules: 3-minute time limit, no continues. Paralysis, is paralysis for everything? No, there is not. Okay, so freeze, burn, weaken. Okay, so just keep in mind that every single one is a 3 minute time limit. No continues are allowed, which means you cannot use your revival candles. If you fail, I'm pretty sure they let you retry the entire mission over, which I think is fine. And paralysis, they pretty much there is like status ailments on the ground slash maybe the enemies, and your attribute damage will go up by multiplicative. Your damage is gonna get multiplied by 3. Jesus, I'm way too tired, bro. It's like 5:30 in the morning. So yeah, I mean that's not too bad. Enemy attributes, try to follow killer if you can. Stage hazards, paralysis. Yeah, so as you can see here, the stage hazards and the stage rules. It says freeze, stage hazards, freeze. So I mean, as long as you follow the rules, you'll be fine. Like I said, my only real issue is that they're forcing you to link slot characters you might not want to link slot. Like say you don't have a really good melee tech attribute unit. Now you have to literally link slot a tech attribute unit that you might not want to. A thing that you could use to get around here is probably the nerd headbands or the nerd glasses. Maybe that can help you bypass this range attack resistance, but I feel like those headbands and stuff are not very good. Like if I go into let's go to lock 5 stars. Yeah, so if I go to like the nerd headbands, I'm not the glasses. As you can see here, you have a 3 out of 10 chance to nullify the resistance, which I think is really bad. They should definitely make that like 70%, 75, maybe even 80, maybe even 100% chance to be honest, because you're wasting an entire uh, accessory slot. All right, so going into the Transcendence trial selection, characters that are probably going to follow every rule down to the T. Veruca, Byakuya, Lisa, Retsu, and Ikaku. Now, one thing to note is that KLab has been doing this new thing where they actually allow you to pull seasonal characters. Do not get glitter-eyed over this. Like they've been doing this for a while now, and they probably will continue to follow this trend. A lot of people will see the seasonal characters and say, "Oh my god, it's like, oh yeah, it's like summon on this because it's seasonals. It's seasonals, bro. This is not a seasonal banner. They're just putting it in here because they follow the rules." And as you can see, KLab has been putting out a lot of seasonal banners, a lot of time limited banners when it comes to Camp for Your Own World, Thousand Year Blood War, any type of seasonal banner. All these quote unquote limited units are just a way to pretty much pummel you out of your orbs. So be very, very careful when it comes down to that. Raruka, she's a pretty good unit. She's okay. Lisa, she's a little bit less than okay. I think that her second strong attack really hurts her. Retsu is a pretty good unit. I actually like Retsu. Ikaku's okay, but Byakuya, I think Byakuya is actually very, very good. Byakuya is a speed Soul Reaper killer, very rare. In this in this day and age, I think the only other speed Soul Reaper killer of like real mention or note is probably Camp for Your Own World Aronero, and Aronero is probably not going to be released very often. Okay, and that's a 5% banner with only 5 characters. I think that's actually a very good rate. Considering that none of these characters are very crazy high powered besides maybe Byakuya, Raruka, and Retsu, because I'm not quite sure on Raruka's kit. I just remember that she's pretty good. I could see this being a relatively decent banner to pull on. Keep in mind, 1% rate for Byakuya is actually probably the highest it's gonna ever be. So for those that are trying to go for those dupes, yeah, feel free. Okay, now going into this banner is a trap, but it's a pretty good trap. Like I think the only characters that are pretty bad is probably gonna be Ishin and second anniversary Ichigo. I think that Kugo Ginjo is actually pretty good. I think that Mugetsu is amazing. I think that White Ichigo is very, very good as well. Bond Ichigo is very good. Tag Team Ichigo is still one of my favorite Ichigos in this entire game. He's very good, especially good for guild quests. If you get him as a dupe, at the very least you have a level 150 hit vortex that you can use for guild quests, so that you can pretty much use as a crutch. Like I think that Tag Team Ichigo is very good because like you're pretty much guaranteed to get a 170k on it. And unfortunately, they actually put Speed Ishin in here. I think Speed Ishin is probably the weak link in the chain over here. If this was Heart Ishin, I probably would say that this banner is actually very good, and I would actually recommend summoning on it. Fullbring Ichigo, he is due for a resurrection soon. I'm really hoping that they give him a Berserker of 20%. If they do that, he'll actually be pretty busted. He's still like the second best hollow killer for tech, and he's only outshined by the new Rukia, which took 2.5 years. So spiritual pressure 721, 995 stamina, 638. Still very, very good stats, especially from his time, right? No status ailments, strong attack damage link as well. Like, honestly, Fullbring Ichigo, this is probably going to be your best chance to actually get this Fullbring Ichigo, only because, and I'm not saying it because, like, Fullbring Ichigo isn't really heavily available, but like this banner with Mugetsu, Tag Team Ichigo, Fullbring Ichigo, and then you have White Zangetsu, Tag Team Ichigo, Bond Ichigo, Ginjo, White Ichigo, and Mugetsu. Like, this is a very high powered banner. My main issue with it though is a 5% chance to get 5-star characters, but there's 9 in the selection. If you go into the details and you really go down to the very rate per character, you'll notice that the per character it says 0.556. That's actually not much lower than the 0.6 that it is for normal 6% double chance banners. Like if I go into this banner, go into the details. Oh, it's 0.667. Okay, so it's like 0.1% less chance per character. That's not really that bad. But like, should you summon on it? Honestly, if you're missing a lot of the characters in this 5% banner, I would say just go for it. I wouldn't recommend going all in. I do feel like these are all traps, personally speaking. But yeah, let's check out this pay to play ticket. It's not available yet. I already tried. I already tried to buy it. 5-star summon tickets, new opening, plus 144 spirit orbs. Let's see exactly who's in this character list. Okay, contains the following items: 5-star ticket, spirit orbs 144, 22 orbs for free. I'm assuming that this is going to be a $25 ticket, which kind of sucks. Here we go. Featured 5-star characters, 40% chance. Ginrei, Shinji, the past version. That's actually the good Shinji. This is the Nad Shinji. 4th anniversary full holo Ichigo is going to be featured. Okay, I'm buying this ticket. Okiura 3rd anniversary, Bond Sugishima, Bond Orihime, who is a bonus in Chronicle Quest. This is nice. I'm not gonna front. This is actually really good. As you can see here, though, as I'm scrolling down, it goes straight into Kisuke, Retsu, and Jushiro. That means that you cannot pull Mugetsu from this 5-star ticket. It is literally not possible. They also do not have Koga or the young Byakuya. So I just want to make that very clear. When you summon this ticket, there is a cutoff point, and I believe that the cutoff point is, when did Kisuke come out? I think like maybe mid-January, mid-February. No, maybe end of the month, February. Yeah. Maybe even like no, mid-April was Care for Your Own World. Maybe end of the month, April. I think. I don't know. There is a cutoff point. So like these crazy new premium pool banner characters are not in here, especially not this new Rukia banner with Kimeyoshi, Yoshinuki, and Shinuki. What's the other? Anisane. Yeah, there you go. But I'm going to leave it at that. You'll notice, guys, grind on, catch up, and stay blessed. I think I took more than enough of your time today. Y'all have a great motherfucking day. Stay blessed, y'all. And y'all know this, guys. Grind on, catch up, and stay blessed. Wish y'all the best luck in your summons. Let me know if you guys are planning to summon on this. Let me know your thoughts on the whole Transcendence trials, how you feel about having to have a 5/5/5 character. Like, it doesn't really bother me personally, but it bothers me only a little bit because I'm thinking of everybody else. Like when I make these videos, I tend to complain more for the little guy rather than myself. Like, I'm in a pretty good position when it comes to being able to clear content. Like, I've already grinded everything up, I've done whatever I needed to and all that. But when people come into this game and see all this extra stuff that is very, very hard and very difficult, a lot of people do get put down and a lot of people end up quitting, and I don't really want that to happen. Like, I don't know, I'm weird. I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm getting emotional for literally I mean, I think it's for a good reason, but whatever. Stay blessed, y'all. Wish y'all the best of luck in your summons, man, and I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.